Okay, we got Kmangolfer on the channel today. Thanks for coming on.
No problem.
For the March Madness bracket. Since you're the guest, you can go over yours first.
All right. I got TCU beating Ohio State for that. That's an upset, I guess. A 9 beating an 8. But Duke winning, even though Duke's without two of the starters for the tournament. Then I got Duke and St. John's playing with St. John's beating Duke. I love Rick Pitino. I've been a believer in him for many years. He's probably one of the greatest coaches of our generation. And then I've got on that same bracket side, I've got Louisville, Michigan State. I've seen Michigan State play like once for about 10 minutes. Yeah. I mean, Mike is a big Michigan State fan. And UConn and Michigan State playing, with UConn winning, St. John's and UConn, with St. John's moving on to the Final Four.
And how about this one?
Okay, bottom left. It didn't say if it's the South or the West. Anyway, it's all good. Florida and Clemson. Florida winning that, even though I like Clemson. Vandy and Nebraska. I got Nebraska. Then Florida plays Nebraska. Florida wins. And then at the bottom half of that bracket, Carolina and Illinois. Illinois winning because Caleb Wilson is not playing, so that makes a big difference. And Illinois, they've had a tougher schedule, and they're the 3 seed too. So then I got A&M and Houston. Houston winning, and then Houston beating Illinois, and then Florida plays Houston with Florida winning that. And then I've got Florida and St. John's, and I'm going to go with St. John's playing in the title game, beating Florida. That's my that half of the bracket. What do you got?
On the other side.
Okay, the other side. Okay, let's do it. Arizona, Utah State. Arizona winning easy. Wisconsin, Arkansas. Arkansas winning. Arizona, Arkansas. I love Calipari. But I've got Arizona. Arizona's too much for Arkansas. Arkansas is a good team, but I think Arizona, they're tough. Then on the bottom half of that bracket, BYU, Gonzaga, BYU winning. Purdue beating Miami. Purdue goes on to beat BYU. Then Purdue and Arizona play. Purdue looked pretty good, beating Michigan today. So then Arizona beats Purdue to go to the Final Four. Bottom right side of the bracket, Michigan and SLU. I'm from Missouri, so everybody says SLU. And I'm going to have SLU losing to Michigan. Texas Tech and Bama. Texas Tech moving on, playing Michigan. Michigan beats Texas Tech. Then Tennessee and Virginia. Virginia wins. Then Kentucky is playing Iowa State. Iowa State wins. I've seen the Iowa State play. They're pretty tough. Iowa State and Virginia. Iowa State wins that. And then Michigan and Iowa State play to go to the Final Four. Michigan wins that. Then Arizona and Michigan. And Arizona beats Michigan to play St. John's in the title game. And you want me to name my winner?
Who's fine?
St. John's and Arizona playing in the title game. I've got Arizona winning it all. That's my bracket.
12,
yeah, they're the Pac-12. My gosh, I mean, it makes me sick. I mean, I mean, Arizona's always been the Pac-12. They're not a Big 12 team.
How about our Wolfpack though?
I had NC State. I had NC State beating Texas, but that's a pipe dream. There's no way. Texas is going to lose in NC State. NC State, they've lost like 6 out of their last 7. So there's no way in the world they're going to be ready to play Texas. I don't know.
How about your team, though?
Yeah, I had Missouri losing, actually, as well. They barely got in, kind of lucky. But, that's, I didn't know who they, I had them getting beat, I know that. Who do they play? Who does Missouri play?
Miami.
Yeah, Miami. I mean, Miami made it to the semifinal of the ACC tournament, so I'm going to go with I had Miami for that one. So.
KU?
No, KU's dumpster fire pretty much. They'll go to the second round, I think, but they won't make it to the Sweet 16. I had them losing the Johnnies, the Fighting Patinos, to St. John's. So
It's gonna be anybody's game.
yeah, but I'm basing what I in
A
the
lot of injuries. A bunch of teams have injuries.
sure,
Too.
but also in the NIL era, yes, but there are less upsets in the tournament over the last couple of years than there ever have been before, because the rich teams get richer and the teams that barely get in, they're not as good.
I think pretty much every good team has at least one player injured.
Maybe
BYU does.
Yeah,
Duke does. Carolina does.
Yeah,
Michigan has.
I don't trust BYU. That's why I had Purdue beating BYU. So, yeah, they had that kid. But he's been hurt for like 8 or 9 games. So, and he's a good player too for BYU. But
okay.
What do you got?
Myself.
Yeah, let's see what you
got. Duke playing Ohio State. Duke winning, and then St. John's beating Kansas, and then Michigan State beating Louisville, and then UConn beating UCLA. UCLA's doing pretty good.
yeah, I mean that's a good. I thought about that.
Florida beating Iowa. Nebraska beating Vanderbilt. Carolina losing to Illinois.
Mm-hmm. They might even lose to VCU. So people on CBS Sports are saying they could beat Carolina. So
Houston beating Texas A&M.
Now that's interesting because about 40 miles separates A&M from Houston, and so A&M might be really ready to get the upset there, but I still got Houston too, so that'd be interesting.
And St. John's beating Duke. I think we're like-minded on that.
The Fighting Patinos, they're gonna do it. They killed me last year. I had St. John's go to the Final Four last year. They completely
Arkansas
they blew it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was frustrating. Yeah, because Calipari beat Patino. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
And then my Spartans beating UConn.
See, I got UConn winning that game, but that's good. I mean, it can go either way because both those teams kind of play. They're tough-minded. They play the same way.
And then Florida beating Nebraska, and Houston beating Illinois, and then St. John's. I hate to say it, but narrowly beats my Spartans.
Oh wow! Okay, all right, they get by. Okay.
And then Houston getting revenge on Florida.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they played the title game last year,
Houston's
so yeah,
guards are better than
that's good
Florida.
recognition. Okay, yeah, I agree.
But Florida's big guys are better.
Well, Houston's got that point guard freshman. He's very good. He's a lottery pick. So anyway.
Then St. John's beating Houston. Go.
All right, we're going with Patino. Yeah.
That far is kind of the same. And now the other side, Arizona beating Utah State in the second round. Arizona plays a 16 team in the first one. Then Utah State beat Villanova. And
I have that.
Villanova has injuries. And
I didn't know that.
Wisconsin.
I'm glad I picked Utah State.
Wisconsin beats.
You're gonna pick Wisconsin beating Arkansas?
No, High Point U.
Oh, High Point, yeah. Okay.
Gotta give them their credit.
Yeah.
HPU. Wisconsin's doing pretty good. Arkansas beating Hawaii. BYU. But, second round, Arizona beating Utah State. And then Arkansas beating Wisconsin. That should be a really good one.
Yeah, and that could go either way, yeah. Because Wisconsin, they're the five. They're
lost
five
to Michigan by 3.
Yeah, they're every bit as good as just about any team in the country, really. But I just feel like Arkansas, they won the SEC tournament. I feel like Arkansas's got more talent. I feel like they got a lot to prove because they blew a big lead in the tournament last year. They're
Texas Tech?
Yeah.
Up 17?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was a joke. I mean, Calipari's not going to let that happen again.
Reference them a lot more.
I know. I mean, my 90s references are coming through. Pitino and Calipari have been doing
an
this.
Arkansas great one.
Who is
High
that?
school.
Oh, yeah, Derek Hood. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. McDonald's All-American.
Don't miss a humble.
I know. I shouldn't name drop like
what
that.
grades did he play against?
But he was on the team that when Arkansas last won the SEC. When they last won the SEC tournament, Derek Hood was on that team. So anyway, just thought that was interesting. In 2000, actually, 26 years ago.
The rest of the season.
What?
Did they win it?
No, they lost in like the first round probably for the tournament. But they won the SEC tournament.
Tyron did play in college.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
And they went to the tournament. Yeah, Tyronn Lue played at Nebraska, and we played against Tyronn Lue. Beat him 3 times my senior year. So anyway, just I hate to name drop, but I might as well. So because Micah is teeing it up for me. I just hit a driver down the fairway at 350 yards. Go ahead.
And then Gonzaga beating BYU. And then
now how good is BYU, and how is their best player going to be thinking about? Hey, I don't even care about the tournament. I just want to go to the NBA.
I know KU's best player is not thinking about it.
Yeah, Darren Peterson isn't thinking about it, but he is the best player in the country.
I think it's Arkansas.
Oh my gosh, I mean Darren Peterson's tough.
Guard's the best.
Acup's good. Yeah, he reminds me of Allen Iverson. But go ahead. Gonzaga might beat BYU. Who knows? But I got BYU.
But and Purdue beating your Missouri Tigers,
Yeah, I think that'll happen. I don't think that's it's not realistic for Missouri to start
beating St. Louis.
Missouri always has a colossal letdown in the tournament. They've never.
And Alabama beating Texas Tech because Texas Tech has injuries.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's nice to know. Who's hurt?
JT Toppin.
Oh, he's out for the tournament? Oh, that's nice. Oh, because I picked them to go to the Sweet 16. Okay, great. Anyway.
Alabama, the #1 scoring.
Are they? And they're a 4 seed, and they're like 17 and 15, weren't they? How? How's that happen?
23-9.
Oh, Alabama was? Oh, I'm thinking of Auburn. Okay, yeah. But Auburn didn't make the tournament. Go ahead.
Yeah. Virginia beating Tennessee.
That'd be a good matchup. I mean, I think Virginia's a good team, but Tennessee's got some talent.
And Iowa State beating Santa Clara. And then Razorbacks beating the Arizona Wildcats.
Oh wow, man, that's bold right there. That's a bold pick, man. Okay, that's good though. I mean, it could happen for sure. Because Arizona, they barely get past Iowa State to win the Big 12 yesterday. Yeah, so.
And Purdue beating Gonzaga, which.
Okay. Yeah, I think Purdue beat Gonzaga.
And Michigan beating Alabama, and Iowa State beating Virginia.
Okay.
And Arkansas beating Purdue, and Michigan beating Iowa State, and Calipari's Razorbacks.
Oh gosh, so you got Calipari. You got Calipari going against Pitino. Oh, in the final game. That's bold, man. Yeah, I like that. I mean, two of the greatest coaches in the last 50 years. So, and I say they're two of the greatest coaches because they're still winning at a high level. And in the NIL era, when most coaches little Coach K, little Nick Saban, little Roy Williams, they call it quits. But Pitino and Calipari, they're still winning, and Izzo's still winning, even though the college landscape has changed, crazy. I mean, it's basically pro sports. So, but they're still doing it. It's probably because Calipari and Patino have been paying their players for the last 40 years anyway. So nothing's changed really for them. They're just able to do it legally now. So.
And St. John's beating Arkansas.
Okay. I got Arizona beating St. John's, so all right. And St. John's, man, what are they? They're a 5 seed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think the sleeper's UConn. Everybody's probably sleeping on UConn, but
yeah,
like I am
doing.
So I don't know. I might change my pick before I put it on CBSSports.com, but I guess I'll keep it. So anyway, because UConn's tough, aren't they? You've seen UConn play quite a bit. So
St. John's just blew them out, but
oh, they did. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
72-49.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But
anyway, yep.
Any team could win it. That's for sure.
That's right.
And thanks for coming on, Ma.
All right.
And give the viewers a little closer up look of your.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, here it is. Oh, actually, I had to change it.
And be sure and fill out a bracket, and we'll keep you updated with action. See you next time.
Are you here, Mom?